Okay, so Silent Hill. Why am I doing this? Because I just felt like explaining the fact that I am interested in this game, but do I play horror games? No, I don't. Have I played stuff that could be considered scary? Yes. And initially I told myself, look, I've been through, I don't know, I guess some horror visual novels, Paranormal Site, not really that scary, can be scary, but not, you know, it's not too bad. What is that game called? Lethal Company? It's gotta count for something, right? Other stuff, Outer Wilds, pretty much a game that is constantly keeps you on edge. So I thought, yeah, you know, it should be fine, right? It wasn't fine at all. So that's the explanation. I'm still gonna play it because I guess it's about overcoming, like, getting desensitized to whatever the scary stuff is. That's kind of what needs to be done. It's like it's a challenge, I guess. Now, I don't know if the volume's okay. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Costume-wise, look, we're just gonna have to go with the normal, the basic one. But I will point out that the fact that this says Innocent White probably is supposed to be telling you that this character is not innocent, I guess.
私は一人でも全然寂しくないの。仲間外れなんか気にしないもん。
ひなこ、お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？
男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。
じゃあお姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。
本
当？お待たせ。お姉ちゃん、何かいいことでもあった？
うん、昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
ひなこ、私ね。
これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
Quite a long introduction, but it does a pretty good job of establishing the sort of atmosphere. One thing I'll point out is that when Hinako gives her sister that bell, the controller rumbles a little bit. I do like it when games use that rumble functionality in that way. It probably means something. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about Japanese culture to know what that bell exactly is, but the fact that that little rumble was there, I think that's gotta mean something. And the other thing is that the sister's face is not shown in that scene, which seems pretty deliberate. Also has to mean something. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about that either to really speculate about what that means. Graphics look good though. I have to, you know, I'll give the game that. It certainly looks good. Soundtrack on point. So something to say about Silent Hill. I have not played any of the games, and it's psychological horror. What that means is that you pretty much can't trust anything that you see.
ひなこ、親に向かってその言い草はなんだ。
お父さんやめてください。
純子があんなにも高校娘なのに、どうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひなこ。
お父さん、ひな子だって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。これも全部お前がひな子をずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。
ひな子、お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰っておいでね。
Okay, so once again, faces obscured of her parents as well. Problematic household, alcoholic father, seems like mother just puts up with it. So there's that. But what I was saying was, yeah, psychological horror. That means that as a general rule, we can't trust a single thing that we see. For all we know, none of it is real. And Silent Hill, usually, the whole thing about it is it's like a place obscured by fog or some, you know, foggy town. That's usually what it is. Usually the whole thing, the town sort of, what it shows you or what it shows the protagonist is something that is reflecting their own psyche, thoughts, meaning that almost everything is just a symbol of something that is weighing on the protagonist's conscience. So there's that. People say, a lot of Silent Hill fans apparently don't like this game because it's not Silent Hill. I guess luckily I'm not really a Silent Hill fan. What I am a fan of is, you know, mystery stories, some brutal stuff. There was a warning at the beginning of this, when you open up the game, like a trigger warning. It's like, yeah, you know, this game depicts scenes of X, Y, and Z, a lot of brutal stuff. And my answer to that is, show me just how bad it can get, because I'm expecting a lot out of that. So I have the journal here. I have played like, I don't know, 10 minutes of this game. So I have been through this, at least these initial entries. Seems like a bit of an issue here with the protagonist. Problematic household. Problematic attitude, maybe. Good at track and field. Good at sports. That is helpful because we're probably, yes, we are going to have to run away from monsters, fight monsters. You know, it's got to be good for something. Yes, so mother described as pitiful. There it is, bears the father's abuse. She hates her mother, maybe. Always good. Because her mother doesn't stand up to her father enough or at all. Okay, good. Father. So he's just pissed, angry alcoholic, beats people, beats them. Now this was interesting because you see how everybody is, you know, like these drawings, yeah, they're ominous, but, you know, there's something at least, you know, that you can see faces. I guess what's interesting about the father one is that you do see a little bit of blood, like here and there. Not the case really with the mother, although you have those two red circles there, but not as much, you know, nothing that looks like a blood splodge. Whereas here you do. Now this, when I turned to this page, I was like, well, shit. I mean, this is pretty fucked up. Which I imagine is because she resents her sister because she left the family. And basically, I guess the idea is, you know, you abandoned me to this abusive family type of vibe, right? So that's probably why. But even so, to blotch out her sister's head, basically, is pretty extreme. Especially considering that, you know, the rest of the family, who she also dislikes, didn't get that level of treatment. So that is also interesting. I guess the fact that the head is blotched out could also be just the fact that she's not there anymore. Like she's gone. So anyway, this journal stuff it's very good. You know, this is the stuff that is interesting to me. The story, the horror aspect, not so much. So there is some exploration in this game. There are things that you can find, and that is extremely important because usually this kind of flavor text or whatever that you can pick up will tell you something about that has some relevance usually. So here we have onsen geyser. Problematic. Sulfide gas. Okay, hydrogen sulfide gas. I have no idea what that is. Could become relevant later. Okay, so it's like on the base of a mountain, I suppose. But yeah, like I say, graphics-wise, I mean, yeah, it looks good, honestly. I mean, I don't play that many photorealistic games, but I mean, this is some legit stuff. I mean, some games, especially by Japanese developers, you look at them visually, not that impressive. But this is actually like, you know, they've done something here. Although I should say, I don't think the developer is actually Japanese this time. Although it is like sort of overseen by Konami, so it's not like there's no... Obviously, there is immense Japanese influence on this game, but... including by a Japanese company, but I think the actual developer is not a Japanese developer. But in any case, visually, it's pretty solid. So this map, I do like the little sort of bubble with cartoonish head indicating that a character is there. I'm guessing that's her mom. But yeah, maps, I mean, I can tell you right now, my ability to navigate maps, like to look at a map and then sort of understand immediately what it, you know, direction-wise, like what's going on, 0. So I will be looking at this map several times before I even figure out what direction I'm actually going in. Foxes, okay. Diseases. Sure. But yeah, like I say, look, this is fine. This I can deal with, obviously. But we haven't started the actual horror yet. Hokora. Can't say I'm familiar with this term, but what these look like are the shrines that I've seen in a game like Black Myth Wukong. I'm guessing there must be some correlation. So this is very similar to, I guess, save systems in other games. Neo has a save system like this. pretty much you reach a shrine, you can save. That's fine. There's also autosave, luckily. So this is not like full-on Dark Souls system, but there is some soulsiness about this game, apparently, which I guess I didn't actually get far enough to even have real combat yet, but there is some of that, apparently. It's only complete when she's loved, yeah. So I like the fact that there's that kind of stuff too. I mean, it's not a collectible. A lot of alcohol around, but just like, you know, some stuff sprinkled in. Again, the fact that magazine is even there is also going to come into play, I would imagine, as something that the protagonist is conscious of, right? Like that's a thought that the protagonist has from her, you know, social conditioning, like magazines, having that kind of influence. Because again, it sounds simple, but the idea is that none of this can be like, let's say, real, as in taking place in real life, even though that is what it looks like. But already you have this indication of like, how come no one's around? Another issue, small earthquakes. Inari-sama's curse. So a bunch of issues like the geyser and then the little earthquakes, people are saying that is to do with some kind of curse by some entity. Superstition, I mean, it makes sense. Should also say this game is set in 1960s Japan, so that's that. I mean, I don't even know what that is. Is that supposed to be like an insect? I mean, it seems pretty goddamn large. But then again, there are some pretty big insects in Japan. I don't think it's a bird. Didn't look like a bird. Anyway, now that kind of stuff, I mean, that is fine. That is a fine level of like, okay, little like mini jump scare. I don't think you can really call it a jump scare. What's already troubling is the fact that so what, somebody died and the gossip is that it's supposed to be because of some sort of curse. Oh, yes. And that is also... So Silent Hill usually actually has a Western setting. This time they decided to go J-horror. Like full-on J-horror, which I guess some Silent Hill fans don't like.
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。車が道を塞いでてさ。千鶴や？今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
So again, like, very weird thing to say to somebody, and she's like the whole traitor thing. And she said it twice. Oh, I didn't even read the second page of this. That's why the icon doesn't go away. Yeah, okay, so she wants to get out of home. More than once I've rebelled and made the wrong decision only to regret it later. Yeah, so again, like on the assumption that none of this is actually real, this whatever the protagonist is actually seeing is basically how she views that person, you know, in her head. So that whole thing of like traitor, I mean, again, that is probably something that she thinks Sakuko would think of her for some reason. That's the whole idea. She seems to take great shrine. Father is the head priest. Okay. Constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for 500 yen that I'd lent to her one time. At least the first thing she says is one of my friends. I guess, you know, that's something. This is the other side of the truck.
どこ行ったんだろう。
An okay question, I suppose. It's like, yeah, why would somebody leave that in the way like that? Haven't really been looking around that much, but again, apparently this game is it's basically linear to a point. You can, you know, walk around and find stuff like collectibles and whatnot, but ultimately there is only one way to actually go, which I actually don't mind because, well, it just simplifies the whole thing. The fact that this is not some kind of open world craziness where you can just really get lost, but I'm sure I will also get lost here because, you know, there's enough twists and turns without knowing exactly where I'm going.
シュだ。
Okay. Interesting here, I guess. We got some red on the little scarf thing. No red here, though. Best friend, partner, Space Wars. They told me to act like a girl. He's the only one that understood my feelings. Okay. So this is the best friend, supposedly.
Yo, 相棒。
シュ。
あのさ、
Eye movement's crazy.
なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュ。
シュウ君お待たせ。
ひなこもいたんだ。リンコ。何の話をしてたの？いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。悪
笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？
私なんかあったかな。ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。
サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？
言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。
いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。
そんな意地悪言わないでよ。
ねえねえ、昨日のラジオ聞いた？
聞いた。でも途中で寝ちゃった。ひなこ。
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
Okay, so there's the fog. Can't say I love this camera, you know, situation where you can't see what's in front of you, but it will change. This is where the track and field comes in. No time for bullshit. Alright. Now this, I'm not really too sure how you're supposed to tell where you're meant to go. Pretty strong leg to be able to do that. Still not over it. Oh, an achievement. I mean, I welcome it. I love how, like, supposedly climbing a ladder here is supposed to, you know, save you from this situation. Like, as if this ghost or whatever, this fog thing doesn't have, like, any verticality. Like, there's no, you know, you climb up here and you're safe. Well, I guess not, but still. Good sound design. I like the fact the music just cuts there, or whatever, all the sound cuts.
痛い。これ、週にもらっててよかった。
Painkillers, so healing items, obviously really useful.
助かった。みんな、絶対無事でいてくれよ。
So survival horror, it's all about resource management, and that's why exploring so that you can get more of these items is helpful. But also you will have a limited number of them, basically. Wait, there's something... Okay. Yeah, okay. So I don't know how janky this whole system is going to be, but... Also, characters... Oh yeah, I guess I didn't Oh, okay. The journal already updated. So the interesting thing is the journal updates as you play, it seems. So these aren't going to be like static entries. Yeah, so again, bit of resentment for the fact that her sister left the household. Again, she describes this person as one of her friends. I mean, yeah, so she likes Shu, and Shu for some reason is like, I don't know, he's just, it's a bit much really when it comes to this partner relationship that he has with the protagonist. Obviously something weird going on there, and this girl does not like it. So clearly there's some jealousy there. Now, is Sakuko cooked? Like, we saw her just fall over, get consumed by the red stuff, spider lilies, whatever. The answer is probably yes. Anyway, this is where the actual, this is now like, now we've entered the horror situation, which is not great. All right, see, this is like, okay, you explore, you get some more healing items, like that's the idea. View objective, so we need to get over there. Do I have any idea how we're going to do that? No, but I guess this part of the map is pretty much how we're going to do it. But anyway, yes, I mean, look, I will play a little bit more just to engage with some of the horror stuff, but at the end of the day, like, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a test of being able to become desensitized to the horror that they throw at you until the point that the game actually becomes, you know, comfortably playable. It's pretty much what happens in Outer Wilds to a certain degree, but this is obviously more deliberately horror, so it's, you know, it's a little bit more difficult. I love how she just assumes that it's Shu. I mean, it could be anything. It could be anyone. But I suppose it's supposed to just tell you, like, yeah, she relies a lot on this dude for stability. So it makes sense that she's hoping that he's the one that's out there, but yeah. Well, at least she called for Rinko as well. Yeah, so look, this is where, you know, this stuff begins. And this on its own is fine, but the whole idea of, like, getting chased around by these things, you know, it's just this is where the desensitization has to come in. Again, like, so Silent Hill monsters, pretty famous for the monster design. And the monsters are usually symbolic of something. They represent some kind of, I suppose, negative event or emotion that is in the protagonist's head. That's usually what it is. Do I know what this one is? No idea. It's a doll, a grotesque looking doll with a knife. That's pretty much, and obviously the doll looks like, you know, it looks like flesh, but so here's the Dark Souls stuff. So there's dodging in the game. So I guess, like, I mean, this is, you know, we can, okay, yeah, so we got a lot of delayed attacks here. I might die, but again, desensitization. Okay, so we actually did dodge that. That was extremely lucky. It's kind of like the delayed actions that you get in Souls games, right? These that throw you off. So the thing will move, but the attack will come out only a bit later. Okay, that was not bad, but again, the first movement sold me, so I ended up dodging twice. So these dodges are actually too early, because if you get a perfect dodge, then time slows, but yeah. So pretty good, pretty solid death. You know, this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Like, you need to do this so that it, you know, it feels like a normal situation, basically. I wonder if this cutscene will play again. Okay, it does. We don't necessarily need to see that. Okay, that was terrible. That is basically too early as well, but yeah, I guess it's better that you do it too early than too late. So yeah, I mean, look, is this that bad? No, it's not. Okay, that attack is extremely annoying though. That delay on that is... That's one that has to basically be like absolutely studied. I would have to count like how long it takes for that stab to come out. So I guess we can die one more time to this. Gotta say the movements are well animated though. Okay, that was a good dodge. Although I will say it was lucky. Like, that was just a panic dodge. Nope. Oh man. Too early. Too early again. It's a good delayed attack, I have to say. Like, it's one of those where it's like, okay, you think you waited long enough, but you haven't. So I'll do this one more time, and then I'll just run from it like you're supposed to. But again, it's sort of like, what is the difference between this and, you know, Dark Souls? Like, probably not that much, right? Like, there are marionettes in Elden Ring as well. But, nope. Oh man, that's gonna screw me, isn't it? Like, just a split second too early every time. I thought that was a good one. It's not good enough. Nope, missed it again. Slightly closer though. That was just a miss by the monster. Okay, I did it this time, but I think that was kind of lucky. Wait, am I taking damage over time? Surely not. Okay, that would have normally gotten me. If it didn't get stuck on the structure, I would have gotten hit by that grab attack. Okay, well, we dodged that one again, but again, it was just a double dodge. That time the monster just missed. Probably dodging towards the monster is not the best thing in this game. Grab attack. Okay, that one's fine. I mean, the grab attack is not as bad as the stab. So this is the only way. This is the desensitization. There, I got it. That's it. That's the training. Grab, I guess? Yeah. Oh, it got me. Okay. Well, at least we get to be treated to this. Honestly, fair enough. Like, that's a solid attack. That is a solid attack. Alright, so I will walk past this monster now like you're supposed to. Like, this normally would not... This is obviously not normal gameplay, or at least not if you were just playing the game normally. Normally, you can just do this. And that's it. Finished. You probably don't even need to dodge, honestly. And then once you're out of the line of sight of this thing, it pretty much will not follow you. Just like that. And that's the end of that. But the monster is still there. So this is actually really important, because if you come into this thinking, I have to, you know, obviously I don't have a weapon now, but once you have a weapon, and I haven't even played long enough, even when I played last time, to get a weapon, but the whole idea is that survival horror is about not having resources all the time to kill everything. So you need to figure out exactly this. When can you fight? When should you fight? And when should you just leave? Because you don't have to fight everything. At least not in like these exploration situations. Like, obviously there are things like boss fights, there are things where it locks you in a room with a bunch of dudes and you have to deal with it. But this, normally in the exploration phase, you do not have to fight. So that's, I guess, what it's trying to tell you by the fact that you just ran away from this thing. Now, having said all of that, unfortunately, the flip side is that you also want to explore. And the problem is... Okay, I didn't dodge that. It's not great. The problem is the thing is going to just follow you. And of course, like, maybe an obvious point, but that's obviously not the only monster that's here. So... I'm actually kind of surprised that the music hasn't... Okay, now... Dessert. Greatly restores health, can also be used as an offering. So I don't really know what an offering is yet. Maybe it'll tell me. Here. Additionally, enshrining objects will allow you to receive faith. Okay, so story difficulty, which is what we're doing, because why on earth would I want to play on hard mode in a horror game? So it seems like if you pray at the shrine, you just get all your health and sanity back just like that. So that is perfect. Good. Stamina system, yeah. So running out of stamina, you're basically screwed. So you cannot just run indefinitely. Like, eventually you will run out of stamina. Yeah, so if you do 2 dodges in a row, your stamina gets basically completely drained, so you're kind of screwed after that. Fair enough. It's a fair punish. What is it that I haven't read here? No, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, so again, that type of thing is probably what the main character... It's just something that's on the main character's mind. Now, I was gonna say, if they put a monster down there, that would be diabolical. But luckily they didn't. Now how do I, okay, this, yeah, I mean, I should really... Although I'm guessing that probably a bandage, it's better to use a bandage when you're not in active combat. But I only have one bandage, so... Now here's the, you know, this is the problem. The problem is, like, where is the monster? And where do I go? Because you have no idea where the hell you're going, right? So there's going to be, unfortunately, there's trial and error like there is in any game where where you're just exploring. But the problem here is that the consequence of trial and error is that you might get absolutely screwed by a monster that is following you around, and you don't know where to go to escape it. So I suppose the whole idea is like, okay, if I was like actually trying to be really serious about it, I would want to, for example, know that there's a ledge here that I can climb up. In other words, if I walk down here and there's another monster, I need to know, you know, it's good to know that escape route, back and get up that ledge. That's pretty much it. That's how it's gonna have to be. It's about just eliminating as much of the fear of not knowing what the hell's going on and where to go and what to do as much as possible. Dead end, not good. Right? Not good. Terrible. Obviously, I just heard something, so that's terrible as well. Luckily, the game is paused when you're reading this stuff. Let's see. Okay. Pharmacists who have been trusted since ancient times. Okay, that's interesting. Even among the younger generations. Okay, so again, prayer to some entity. Oinari-san, so you know, stuff about that dude. What the fuck? Where is that thing? You see, this is what I'm fucking talking about. Okay, so we have a dude over here. And where I want to go, again, it's the ledge situation. So it's running, it's walking over there. As long as it doesn't, I don't enter its line of sight, it won't aggro onto me. Theoretically. So, I climb. It is going to follow me. So that's terrible. Pretty sure it just jumped up, so we're not doing that. We're not playing that game. You know, I wish I had a weapon. Alright. Assumption, the monster isn't going to come for me when I'm in here. Like, at least the one that was outside. I have to say the environments are very nicely detailed. I'm sure that, like, you know, if I paid close attention to these photos and stuff, I'd be able to figure something out about what's going on. Okay. I mean, if I open this door, as much as I don't want to be in these, like, claustrophobic environments, this is the thing. The game's like, yo, you gotta explore. And I'm like, yeah. But are you, how much are you gonna screw me? Do I go upstairs already? Do I open this door? Okay, that door can be opened. That door also can probably be opened. I'm just gonna walk up to it. F it. All right, let's go in order. Oh wait, yeah, okay. Okay, that is annoying that you have to kind of really tilt the camera to see what's in the drawer. Because I could have easily missed that if I kept my camera there, for example. Great. So that obviously cannot be good. Healing item, good. Any other drawers? No. Some kind of bloody thing there. Examine. Yeah. A. Okay, it's a face of one of those things, and a key. Not sure what it unlocks. Great. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we have this key and we have no idea what it does. Oh. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. We love that. Alright, you know what? You know what the answer is? This is the answer. This is a very common thing that you can do, which is... Okay. What I was going to say was, the monster came out of a door. I couldn't go into that door when it was there, but you you bring it away, and then you can go through the door. Again, you know, doing all of this in this situation is not ideal. I'm guessing the monster is very soon going to come up the damn... Oh. Okay. I think it went upstairs. Which means that maybe I'm okay to just drop here? Yeah, like the music turned off, so... Return to the general store while avoiding the monsters. I like the fact that the map, like, it includes the fact that I found that little face or whatever with the key. That I do like. 500 yen girl is Sakuko. There's a shrine there. So honestly, like, yeah, no shit, this is not good. This is terrible. This is a horrible situation. Like, if you imagine like how bad it actually is that we're in this scenario. Why is this not something I haven't read? Okay. So the key that I found downstairs or upstairs did unlock a door. There was another door that I could go through though. So I guess I could go back in there. The shitty thing is that I have to go from upstairs. Probably. Would I not... Is there no way to circle around? No, there isn't. How stupid is this? Okay. Desensitization. Fuck it. Fuck it. Because there's another door, right? Like, there's two keys. Okay, that was very aggressive. But I did do a perfect dodge there. Here, this door. Oh my god. Now, did that help me in any way? Did I, like, maybe unlock a shortcut of some kind? Oh. Omamori, when using a restorative item, you will not be interrupted by normal attacks. Something that would be very useful in Dark Souls. Okay, I can equip it already. That's good. Wait, can I? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, it turns out that was actually a good call. You see, this is the kind of shit that you have to go through in order. The good thing is that it actually rewarded me for doing that. That's the good thing about that. If it didn't, I would have been, and it was just like a kind of temporary escape route, that would have sucked. Now, should I use a healing item already because I might die? Yeah. F it. I mean, I have 13 of these. How bad could it possibly be? Only problem is now I have to do the same thing. But it's like, am I not desensitized to this shit at this point? Hello? Please run. Okay. Oh shit, it's the wrong way. Did I get hit there, by the way? I don't think so, right? I fucking hope not. I just used a healing item. Okay. I don't know when the last time it is that it auto-saved, by the way, but... You know what I shouldn't be doing? I probably shouldn't be running, even though I would like to run. And by the way, when is the game gonna give me a goddamn weapon? Haven't I done enough at this stage? Alright. More healing items. So this fox deity or whatever that is, probably, since they're everywhere. Okay. That's great. What am I supposed to do with this? I guess drag it this way and then run? Alright. Okay, that was horrible, but I got away with it. And now, we gotta go. We gotta go. We are... leaving. We're going. This... is a dead end. Surely I'm not in its line of sight now, but the music hasn't stopped. Okay, now it stopped. Alright, good. Success. Actual success. See, that is not too bad. That's not too bad. Now how the... That's a dead end, but there in the west there's a way that I can get out. Okay. We're getting used to it. If that thing sees me, I'm bolting it down this side. Don't see me. Just don't look at me. Antique comb. Yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. Okay, it's just an offering. Yeah, why indeed. Oh, here we go. Boom. Shrine. Honestly, same sort of feeling as when you hit a bonfire in a Souls-like. It's just like, thank God this thing is here. Receive a random Omamori. So I did get one, like I found one. Oh, I think I do have items here. Oh, dude. Luckily, the game gives you free items. Free frickin' items. Obviously, I'm not going to be using any of these, except for that Omamori that heals me when I find a healing item. See, that is a good incentive to explore and pick that shit up. So I will just offer this stuff up, especially this comb, because it doesn't do anything else. Like, it doesn't seem to do anything else, right? Only gives me faith. That's the only thing it's for. Okay, this as well. The shriveled tofu. So you get 30 faith for this, or it greatly restores your health. So obviously, yeah, I'm guessing like the lower faith yield items are not really meant to be used for gaining faith, but these ones which are only for it. So I'll sacrifice the. I mean, I'll sacrifice. I'll offer this this comb, seeing as you find it just before you get to the shrine. And 300 is exactly the amount that I need to draw on Omamori. So that has to be like tutorial telling you this is what you got to do. Random Omamori. Okay. Great. I mean, fantastic. Obviously, save. 30 minutes. I survived 30 minutes. I have not played this far, by the way. The furthest I played, I had not even done that bit in that little house. Now, can I equip more than one of these? The answer is no. So that is annoying. Honestly, okay, I do like the fact that you can get a close-up of these. But, honestly, I would rather equip this. Max stamina. Like, this is good. I mean, I don't know how much health it gives. It's okay. But seeing as I can only have one right now, I'm sure you can get more Omamori slots. But for now, stamina. Why? Because more dodges, more sprinting, more running. And I guess more attacking if I ever pick up a weapon. I don't think there was anything else. Oh, yeah. I have another wheel for this stuff. Let me see what this looks like. Okay, I have to change. By the way, is this... That shit better not be coming from me here. Like, this should be a goddamn safe zone. So I'd probably want one of these to be for healing only. Max sanity. This is healing. First aid kit is healing. Bandage is healing. So probably the first aid kit I'd actually want here. And the stamina related items in the second quick wheel or whatever you want to call it. Now, my guess is that I'm getting a weapon right now. Right now. Because... And then I'll probably just stop. You know, I think the desensitization has actually been going quite well. You just gotta force yourself to frickin' fight these things. Wow, that's really not an item. Alright. Come on. Where's my, Can I crawl under this? No. I have to say, I do like the sort of detail of the world. It's definitely,
Rinko?
Oh. Oh, great. It's not Rinko. It's another goddamn monster. That's awesome. Look, this is fine. I've already had my throat being stabbed to the throat by this thing. There it is. There we go. Give me that pipe. And then I will probably... Here we go. Look at this. Look at this goddamn bravery here. Alright. Here we go. Dark Souls. Light attack. Heavy attack. And I guess these are basically Souls-like buttons. Like on the triggers in the bumper. Enemies take more damage while stunned. Use X to lock onto an enemy. Thought I was using right trigger for that. I guess not. Okay, so here we are again. Okay, that's too early. Terrible. It was close though. I feel like that was close. So I'm sure I could just, you know... What was that? Huh. That red thing. I'm guessing that's like a counter opportunity. Probably die, but that's why they put a shrine. Again, miss. You can actually counter that, so maybe... It's annoying that it used that attack twice in a row, though. Where can I get a normal? Nope. Okay, dead. So it just used that attack like 4 times in a row, and I failed 4 times. It's not great. Not a great showing. Oh, nice. It actually just takes me straight here. That's perfect. It's like a goddamn training arena. Alright. Do it again. Do it again. There it is. Boom. Cooked. Wait, how do I attack? Okay. That's it. Done. Finished. Okay, that is good. So, the heavy attack, I can counter when I see that red outline / vibration thing. And I'm actually glad that you can counter that attack specifically, because that's the one that's the most annoying to dodge. So it gives me a little bit of a Sekiro vibe, because it's kind of like the attacks, there's some attacks that are annoying to dodge, but you are easier, so they're easier to counter, in other words. Honestly, I think that every game should, I mean, all these types of games that do this kind of stuff should just do the same thing as Sekiro, where you get like a real, like, proper visual tell of like, it's going to do this, so use this counter kind of thing. But I guess if they're all just like that red flicker, then that's fine as well. Okay, so that was... I will say, like, now that I have a goddamn pipe in my hands, like, that obviously does reduce the fear levels even more, because it's kind of like, okay, I can actually square up with these things now. Although, again, durability, so that's why it's not ideal to fight if I don't have to. Honestly, it's a bit like freaking Breath of the Wild. I swear in Breath of the Wild, I tried not to use a single goddamn weapon. I was just bombing people or firing an arrow or something. Well, I guess that also reduces durability, but it was just like melee weapons. I was like, nah, fuck it. Like, I'm not even going to use them if I don't have to. Or I'm not even going to fight, you know? That's kind of the whole idea, is like weapon durability, you're just discouraged from fighting. So for example, I probably don't need to fight this, but I will, because training. Oh, now you're telling me about the counter. Now you're telling me after I already did this. Honestly, the counter... Indicating the visible for longer. So I'm guessing that when I see it, if I press left trigger, then I just have a longer window. So it's like, okay, I see it, but I'm guessing. If no visual hint is shown, it can't be countered. Hints will not appear while attacking or dodging. Right. So this is a very... What I gather from that is, like, be a little bit methodical. Don't just spam. So that you can actually get these visual hints. Alright, let's see. Come on. Nope. Oh, that was a mistake. But luckily the environment's narrow enough that I got away with it. Okay, I'm gonna actually try and use the focus attack. Let's see. Wow, that really didn't work the way that I wanted it to. Like, I thought it would just let me do it if I slowed down time like that, but it doesn't really. So I guess if I... So it's one counter plus 2 weak attacks will kill. I don't know, so it seems like I can only hold left trigger for a very, very small amount of time. Like, it's only going to increase the window a little bit. A small amount. I do wonder if those things, like, kind of respawn if I save at a shrine or something like that? I don't think so, though. It's kind of annoying to me that the music is still playing, since I imagine that I just dealt with this, but okay. Looks like we're not that far away from the... Oh. Alright, durability. Okay, so you can repair a weapon a little bit. Can be added to the shortcut menu. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do I need to heal? No. I think I need to be stingy with the healing items. And it's not like you really get one shot unless you get hit by that, like, grab attack. So left trigger... Oh. Am I gonna get attacked from here? No. Do I want to go down there? Yes, but I see that there's a, like... This looks like a dead end here, but... There's got to be something here, right? Surely, yeah. Fizzy drink. Greatly restores current max sanity. Can also be used as an offering. Okay. Alright, sanity. Oh, shit. No, dude. Sure. Why do I... Well, I have an extra bandage. No, but I want to use it, though. I would rather use it first. Okay, I can still pick it up. Hold on. When not in a state of focus for some time, your sanity will recover to the current maximum. If you are attacked while using focus, your maximum sanity will decrease. Yeah, well, that happened to me. It sucks. Taking psychological damage will cause your sanity to decrease. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't lose focus. Sorry, I don't lose max sanity when playing on story difficulty if I get hit while I'm trying to focus. Fine. Something else I didn't read? Okay. Counters, okay. Okay, so it's more like I need to focus before the thing is shown. But still, I don't. It's not like I want to be holding it down for that long because I'm going to lose sanity over it. Okay, yeah, so you can have more Omamori equipped at some point. Okay, so what I wanted to do is figure out... I don't know if you can, like, store items. Like, normally in survival horror, you have, like, a... You know, there is a kind of, okay, you can't use items directly from the menu. That makes sense, I guess. Do you want to put this... Oh, controller. Bugging out. Oh, that's annoying. So it's stacking 3 bandages, and then there's an extra bandage. Like, what is that about? But basically what I wanted to do is this. So I use this. Heal. And then I'll just pick this up. Now, the thing is... Yeah, so I was wondering if you could, like, store something at a shrine. But I guess... I'll have to see. Or whether you just need to manage with only those slots. I think I'm almost at the store now, but... You know how it is, like, some bullshit might occur. Although I do feel a lot better now that I have a weapon. 100%. Okay. Yeah, it's really not that difficult to get those. Like, the window is pretty generous. It's pretty goddamn generous. So there's no real need to be cute about it. Just seems like you can just full send when you see that and it'll work out. The only problem is, like, yeah, the durability. You know, ideally I would like to just kill everything so that I don't have to worry about it chasing me whilst I'm exploring. But I'm guessing that isn't really viable unless I just collect like an absolute shit ton of items that let me do that. Or have like a good weapon stock. But again, I'm guessing that the whole durability thing will take its toll. If I... Wow, that's pretty goddamn annoying. What's not annoying is I see a shrine already, so that's perfect. I think I've made it back to the store. Restore sanity. More healing items. I mean, the items are pretty generous. I will say that. Obviously, there's no doubt in my mind I could have just run. Like, I probably didn't have to fight that one down there. But here is another weapon, so... Okay. Durability is kind of ass. It's like the same durability as... Oh, no. It's not the same. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just continue to use this one. Make sure the... Make sure that I'm just using these until they break. And then go on to the next one. It's a good thing it doesn't take up an item slot, though. Or it doesn't seem to, so that doesn't seem to count to the item limit. So I have to be back. Yeah, this is the objective. Nah, she's toasted. But again, like I say, is this real? Probably not, right? Wow, it just fades to black. Kind of a weird transition. Oh, we are just doing something different here. Cutscene? Oh no, we just... We laid her to rest, I suppose. So we've already lost, like, a character is already out. Already gone. Immediately. Fair enough.
ちっちゃい頃の咲く子の夢だったよね。堅苦しい神社じゃなくて駄菓子屋の娘に生まれたかったって。ここならいつでも好きなだけお菓子が食べられるよ。おやすみ、咲子。
So she just died immediately. Or whatever, like, quote unquote died. Which, by the way, if this is not real, and it's reflecting something that did happen though, then she also probably died in the real world as well, for whatever reason. Oh shit, dude. The protagonist doesn't care anymore, like she's going full rage. Like she's just not afraid at this point. She's just like, fuck it. It makes sense in some way. It's like you just snapped. Am I really gonna have to fight this thing? Could you not have just done a cutscene? Oh, that was a mistake. I should have just countered. Okay, so now it's actually telling me you have to kill. There you go. Boom. Goodbye. Done. Next. Oh shit. Okay, there's two of them. That's bad. That's bad. I think... Okay, I still got it even though it's that far away. No, no, what? Okay, I can't cancel my dodge. But okay, I already got rid of one, so... Okay. I see. That was a mistake. I didn't wait for this. So there's no animation canceling. You don't get away with it. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is it. Good. Solid. Desensitized. I mean, I would say that's like a psychological win. On the other hand, think about it this way. If she can do that here, maybe she's also capable of doing that in real life. In other words, like, you know, normally in Silent Hill, from what I understand, generally speaking, the main character, is not innocent. Which is what I was saying before about the white uniform. Which is why I'm saying it's possible that she has probably killed some people as well, like actually murdered people. Foxes again. Okay. Yeah, so I don't mind that. Like, if you just tell me, like, hey, this is a straight up combat encounter. Like, you have to fight. You just have to kill all the monsters in the room. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want you to tell me. Because that's a lot easier than being like, oh, should I fight? Should I run? You know, where do I go? It's like, no, just a close off space and fight to the death. Unfit. Pay respect to the gods. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. What? Okay, it actually put that whole thing in the journal. Unfortunately, it put it under puzzles. So what? This is the puzzle tutorial. Okay. Okay. All right. There's got to be more clues than that. I can't say I love this. What if I try to walk all the way to the other end? Are there any other clues in this area? Or am I supposed to just figure that shit out? With zero knowledge. Pretty sure there's no way there's a clue if I walk all the way up to the end here. There's no shot. So it's only got to be what's in the journal. Wait, I can run. What am I doing? I was trying to sprint with right bumper, but that's not this game. Okay, what does it even say here? Let me do this. Let me see if I can do this, and then that's it. First, pay respect to the gods and spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands. Okay, I don't know. I have no freaking idea what that's telling me, but... Ah, okay, I can examine. This is a fan. Okay. This is a jar of something. Alcohol, probably. Okay, a dead rat, I suppose. always love to see that. Wrapped in some leaf or something like that. Kimono, I guess. From some other garment. Okay. And a fish. Okay. So, it wants me to put these. Oh man, this is shocking. This is shocking. Like, do I have any idea where these are supposed to go? I guess there's symbols on the pedestals. That might be helpful. Like, does this not look like the one in the top left? Here, this is the flowers. Just a straight up leaf. Okay. This one is the bamboo, I guess. And this, no, this is the bamboo. Okay, let's just process of elimination it. So there's that. This one is the leaf. And that also corresponds to the picture, I guess, because the fans are on the left and right. This flower is corresponding to the top right. This... No. This... I thought that was the leaf, though. Okay, that is a bit of an issue. Oh, here we go. This is for the center, which means this has to be... Wait, what am I doing? This is the top right. This is the top left. Yes. And then this one is the leaf. Okay, at least we're not that dumb to not be able to figure that out. Honestly, surprising. Like, my ability to do puzzles, pretty much zero, I would say. Almost zero. Like, am I glad that I figured that out at least? Yes, I am. I am. Now, see, that kind of stuff I don't mind. I don't mind your little puzzles like that. I mean, it's very visual novel-ish, you know. I mean, this is all very ominous, isn't it? I mean, what are we doing here? What I will say, though, is that if we are... Oh, my sanity's about to run out. So my health is being drained. I should have just sprinted from the beginning. I don't know what I was thinking. Why is she unable to open it? The guy clearly thought that...
おはよう。悪い夢にうなされていたかな。
悪い目。
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。君は体を大事にしなさい。
I guess this is like the fox god that they have all the shrines to, right? That would make sense. That would make absolute sense.
こっちだ。
Okay, I mean, solid environments.
誰なの？
As long as you don't freaking ambush me in this situation, I'm all good. No problem. Mind your step. Okay. I guess we should not just turbo sprint it. And I suppose I should not go off the beaten path unless I see something that is actually drawing my attention. So I should just follow these.
ゆっくりで構わないとも。
All right, good. You know, a segment that I can actually deal with.
ああ、
So this is like the Fox God's domain, I guess. Oh, it's actually letting me look at this stuff. I wonder if this is actually gonna end up being something that I have to deal with later. Do I know what these things are? No, not really. I mean, they look like yokai, but as in just like different ghosts and stuff. Is it a puzzle? Maybe. But there's so many of them everywhere, I doubt it. I doubt that it's like actually a... I mean, do I trust the fox guy? No, but just like you can't trust any deity in a religion that has like a million gods, but it seems legit, right? They have shrines to him.
こっちだ。
What I was going to say is the puzzle, which probably also has a meaning, because the whole idea is like, again, psychological horror, everything. You have to look at everything. I think it's a knife, right? Doesn't make the best weapon, but it's durable. Does that mean that... Okay, yeah, it is Inari, or... There's like Inari, and then there's another one that I can't remember, but... Would it let me figure that out? Yes, because I have the collectible, no? Where is that at? Where are my collectible entries? Here we go. Oinari-san. But then is it the same? Or is it like... I guess it's the same. It's, probably that. There's another note about foxes. Did I not... Or is that not something that ended up being, like, something to pick up? Okay. Did I get a knife, by the way? Oh. Oh. I have, like, a different set of weapons here. I have a lantern, but then I also have this. Can you just, like... Okay, you can just keep doing that until there's no, like... There's no, like, combo or anything like that. Heavy attack? It's a stab? Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Maybe you have... I guess you just have different weapons here. And different weapons... Oh, shit, that means it wants me to fight now. No, dude. Can you not just... Oh, shit. But I was gonna say, yeah, so you have different weapons depending on whether you're here or whether you're in the real, well, quote unquote real world. It's kind of wild to me because, like, obviously the whole fog situation in the town is already, like, you know, some supernatural baloney, and then here now we're on like another level of supernatural baloney. Am I even going in the right... Am I even going in the right direction? Or am I... Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, that's awesome. Thank God I noticed that before I walked all the way back to the freaking beginning of the map. But again, I'm guessing that the fact that it gave me that knife means that I actually need to fight. I thought this was going to be more of like a, hey, this is a tutorial situation, so it's all good.
あの人についていこう。
Okay, good. Thank God the game just tells me, nope, don't get off the beaten path. Just walk along the route in front of you, but we're gonna ask you to fight. It's annoying that I have to... Oh, the guy's right there, though. It's annoying that I have to switch from my lantern to my knife. That's kind of like, that's a bit like Outer Wilds, where you have a lantern, but if you want to remain undetected, you have to turn the light off.
ここは何の神社？
So you have to kind of choose between like visibility or actually having a weapon. Again, like this gotta be Inari or Oinari, whatever it was. I mean, there's no reason to be worried about this. I mean, I'd rather be with a fox god than with whatever the hell those other things were.
鍵を用意した。案内しよう。
He never takes it off. I mean, obviously this is not a normal human. Or, I mean, this is not a normal entity. This is some god that is taking the form, you know, some kind of like human-ish form. Okay, bro is up there. Greatly This is crazy. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, if I can't store them, then what I should do is offer one of them. I mean, the answer is yes, isn't it? I mean, because if I can't use it, and I think I'm at full health already. No, I'm not actually. Okay, so then I should just eat it. Okay. But if I was at full health, I guess the only thing I could do with it would be to...
じゃあお前が
Oh, lots of... Oh, no. For fuck's sake.
なんかこれに似た絵を見かけたような。
Oh, you have? Okay, so I can only change these two. Oh, these are like the postcard things, aren't they? Postcard things, like those things with the symbols.
間違えたか。
Okay, so I swear it was something like that. You're really gonna make me go back there? What the? They're sending me... No, you are shitting me. And what was this thing up there? No, I'm telling you now. if I see a single monster on the way, we're ending it here. We're ending it. Something up there, and there's also the main objective is this. But there's also something up there. Fuck it. Now, if bro attacks me, like, if this fox dude was like, yeah, come here, and then I have to open this door, but there's like stuff that is gonna attack me on the way, then no, I'm selling it. Like, we're not doing that. The fact that there's healing items around makes me think, yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay, fuck it. So what are we looking at here? What is it? Had something in its mouth. Oh, maybe there's like a secret thing. If I can find it's a watermelon or something. No, it's just some kind of stone. Okay. So if I can find another one of those green things, I can bring that here. That's good to bear in mind, I guess. But in the meantime... I just need to open this other door. Apparently the clue is here, but... pretty sure Oh, it's that doll from the beginning. Oh shit, dude. The doll that she was playing with when her sister was still around. GG. That's GG. Lightning cast down from the heavens, split asunder the decayed tree. From the earth grows kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. Oh, cutscene. Oh my god, am I gonna get attacked now? I probably am, aren't I? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, thanks a lot, Fox dude. This is really fucking helpful. So this design, yeah, obviously very different from the other one. Faceless. It's being eviscerated. Disemboweled. Maggots. For fuck's sake. Alright, come on. Show me. Oh, fuck. Okay, I fucked it, but... Look, we need to actually attack, bro. It was a good dodge, though. Oh, shit, that was bad. We should have just countered that one. Do it again. Did I get it? Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bucket. Just full send. Okay, it's not enough to kill it. Shit, okay. It let me regain my stamina. Big mistake, buddy. Okay, I missed that opportunity. Oops. As you can see, the controls kind of getting fucked. Oh, mistake. Not that much damage, though. Honestly, I don't mind this fight. This is fine. Done. No problemo, dude. Like, that is fine. I don't mind that. Lightning cast down from the heavens. Oh, right. This is the actual fucking puzzle. Yeah, so you really think I know any of this? Like, lightning, decayed tree, from the earth grows the kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. Great. Yeah, makes total sense. I honestly still think it's something to do with the with the postcards, right? Oh, okay. There's something else I can find. Like, is it just telling? Yeah, it's telling me to look at these. What are we looking at here? I don't think it's any of that. Maybe walk a little further. Here, what about this one? Like, is that... I'm looking for lightning. Seems like if I'm really... Oh, okay. It changed the objective for me. Because... Find the correct ones. Lightning... Like, okay, what about this one? What about this? This one here. No? That wasn't it? No, that wasn't it. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Lightning cast down from the heavens, split asunder the decayed tree. Oh, here's a tree. Here we go. Okay. I see. There's like there's unique ones. I mean, surely you're gonna keep track of that for me, right? Surely. Okay. So I'm looking for lightning, and I'm looking for something growing from the earth. As long as I don't get fucking attacked here. What the fuck? No, you... There's a... Oh, for fuck's sake. What the... Okay, so I can just kill it straight up? And this thing doesn't have durability, right? So there's... Wait. What the fuck? It's gonna... Oh, for fuck's sake, it's not permanently dead. Okay, where are the other... Where are the other... Where are the other thingamajigs? There's one on the doll, right? Like, maybe there's one on the doll? Maybe there's one on the doll. What happened to the doll? It moved. Did it move? I thought it did. It looks like it did, but... Oh man, this is so bad. As in the situation, not the game. I don't think I'm able to interact with these anymore. So, this is not the answer, like... I think there's another set of them over here, though. Oh, wait, what's this? Okay, but this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So, the puzzle with all those pedestals, it was talking about, like, how, like, a soul that is, you know, I guess the idea is that it'll become corrupted. You need to sort of, like... be at peace in order to move on type of thing, I guess. But it's talking about a soul, so it's like, okay, suggests that someone is already dead, right? And then this, here, it's telling you that you're already dead. So, the whole idea would be then that the main character, is dead. She's already dead. I mean, this is the most direct thing, right? Like, this is the most direct thing that is telling you that. And obviously that's got to be there for a reason. Okay, so next I'm gonna check out these other ones. Oh, a bandage again. I guess I can use the bandage that... I mean, it's not really worth it, like, to just bandage up for basically zero damage. Okay, so here I can look again. I'm looking for... Okay, this one seems kind of unique, this one.
あと一つ。
That's it. Got him. Huge. Huge. That's the kudzu. Okay, I guess it's a plant. So I just need lightning, and that would be from... Oh, there is actually a hint. Did I just, like, completely freaking miss that? Probably. Probably the case. What's this? Huh? Okay. I've hidden the omamori that protects against evil behind the Emma at something something. Thank you for that. This heirloom belonged to my grandmother, and now I pass it on to you. What? So there's another Emma, or whatever that is, somewhere, and behind it is another one of those charms. So I guess I'm sort of looking for another unique one. Can I open this?
向こう側から鍵が
Of course, I have to go around. Thank you for that. I'm guessing you're also going to put some bullshit in my way as well. Oh, here we go. This is it. This has got to be it. This has got to be the thing that he hid behind. Yeah. Greatly decreases the damage taken while dodging. So this is basically like if you fuck up your dodge, you're good to go. Okay, good. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it? I mean, figuring that out, that was fine. Oh, bros up. Bros up again. I'm glad there's only one, though. I mean, I'm happy to fight it for the training and also because there's only one. If there was more than one, then yeah, we would be having a different discussion about fighting. I have to get... Okay, so it's kind of going in that direction. There's a shrine here, though, which means I can just restore all my health, no? Thank God you're... Oh. Slowly restores health and sanity. Man, it really sucks that I can only hold... Fully restores max sanity. I think I need to I need to give up this offering right now. This is a shrine, right? Okay. And did I if I regenerated all my health, that's absolutely... Oh, I didn't. What happened with that? I thought if I made it to a shrine, then I would just be fully healed and everything. All right, I guess not. I need to enshrine this thing because it's just taking up... This is just an offering and it's just taking up space. And then that means I can pick up that tea as well. I think bro noticed me. It's fine. I mean, I wanted to fight him anyway. Come on. I don't love the lighting here, but let's go, bro. Okay, yeah, I should probably take more advantage of that. Come on, do the thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. See you, bro. At least temporarily. Okay, lantern, please. Now, this is it. This is time to work quickly. What is this? An offering. The thing is, like, I want the goddamn offering, you know? Like, I need this. Let me replace the tea. Okay, that's what I wanted to know, is if it's lost for good. The thing is, I need this. I need this. I need to offer this to the shrine. Because that's just free resources that I'm giving up. Whereas this other stuff is temporary. I guess it's basically telling me, like, hey, you should actually use your consumables, but I don't need to. I mean, whatever. I'll drink the tea. I'll drink the tea because it doesn't seem like that great of an item. Give me that. Just gonna offer it now. That dude ain't gonna wake up anytime soon, I hope. Okay. Offer items. Dried carcass. Yes. Okay, I have a lot of faith. Like, I can do 2 Omamori draws, but the reason why I'm not doing it is because I suspect that you can probably use it for other stuff, and I don't want to just, like, completely use all of it up. If I had to guess... Oh, what is this? Mom, Dad, I don't think I'm... Okay. Who the hell is Mayumi? Okay. Yeah, if I had to guess, the lightning would be on one of these panels because they're slightly further away. No? Oh, no, yeah, it is there. Boom. Done. Okay, you know what? That was fine as well. Unlock this for the shortcut. Classic Souls-like structure there. And now I just need to turbo sprint it, and then I will stop. Once I get through that goddamn door and this fox explains to me why he did all that bullshit, then we're done. Okay, what the fuck? Okay. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, can you pull out a weapon, please? I mean, the good thing is that I took very minimal damage from that, but I did still take damage, and that's annoying. Nah, that is baloney, bro. Okay, that should be it. Is it gonna just... Okay, let me see. Lightning. Okay, I'm not gonna remember, but... Nope. This one... Yeah, that's it. Alright, now, what I didn't find was the extra green thing for the... Is this another knife? Oh, that's the key.
受け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像に。
Well, oh my god. Seriously? Shouldn't I just turn and fight? I think I should. Like, what is this? You can't run from this thing. What? Oh my god. It's not letting me... Oh, okay. Surely I can still beat it, though. Alright, that's enough of that. That is enough of that. I don't like the idea that it's like... It's kind of like, oh, you should run, but it's like... Oh, no. No. No, you know what? Do you know what? I think I am just gonna full send it. That's a pretty clutch dodge, honestly. Yep, just full send it. Forget about the baloney. Once more than one appeared, I was like, yeah, no, there's no way. I'm not gonna stand and fight them all. I probably could have, but...
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だが、こちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫。
I mean, you see how she's treating this all a bit too normally? It's kind of like, you know, wouldn't you have some goddamn questions about what's going on here? I personally think that you should, yeah, close the door or just leave. I think you should just leave. Well... That can't be good. Oh, okay. Well, perhaps the whole idea was that the fox just wanted you to open the door for him, kind of thing. And then we just let in something that we shouldn't have let in. Okay, so we're back to the village, or the town, I guess let's call it, because again, like, is this real either? No, probably not. Like, for example, what was that just now? Right? Like, what on earth was that? Don't know. Man, this guy is just... This guy's a little weird. Like, there's just something about him. It's just not quite right. Yeah, Sakura is dead, mate. She's done. Oh, finally. Finally someone asked that question.
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ、相棒。
リンコは？
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
悪い。
Dude, this dude is all over the place. This this guy is even less like, yeah, I don't even know what this guy's thinking. Like the fox guy, sure, fine, no problem. But this dude is on some other bullshit. Maybe she went home, dude. You really think that's what's happening here? All right, finally a reasonable suggestion. Or I guess we're going to Rinko's home now, aren't we? Yeah, better not forget the goddamn steel pipe. We'll be using it on Shu soon. Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Alright, good. Now give me a shrine so I can stop.
しっかりしないと。
Okay, some Shu updates. That's what we need. Knowledge of plants and flowers. Gardener, herbalist, pharmacist. Okay. The guy's a freaking herbalist. Perfect. Now where's my shrine? There it is. Okay, that is it. Honestly, not too bad. The first part, which I guess we're returning to now, like this bit, it's weird because the bit where I have more visibility is actually the less scary of the two that I just played. I guess it's because the number of monsters in that situation was a lot less than wait, where am I supposed to go now? Oh, hell no. Yeah, we're really gonna do so you want me to traverse all of this to get there? That's a hell of a house, by the way. Rinko's house, like that big? Well, I guess our house is not that much smaller, but yeah, no, like, yeah, good luck with that, bro. Good luck with this little area here, but still, overall, playable. We've reached a playable state. This was extremely helpful. It's all about you just gotta fight those things repeatedly until it makes it seem like it's just another Souls-like, and then it's finished. Any new monster, just gotta repeatedly just look at it, fight it, desensitize, and that's it, donezo. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good, honestly. And definitely removed some of the fear after picking up a weapon. Although I'm sure that the whole durability aspect will become a little bit more constricting later on. But for now, yeah, pretty good. Overall, I would say quite a decent experience so far.